Hey y'all, it's Wednesday, February 19th, and it is cold in south central Texas. This is looking like our last cold snap, and it's a big one. It's down in the 20s, which in Texas, for those of you up north, is snowmageddon, right? It is freezing cold for us here in Texas. We suffer. The bees, however, can do fine through this. As long as they have plenty of food, plenty of resources, plenty of bees, they are made to live through weather like this. If you're worried about your bees the next few days, if they made it through that last snap, you should be pretty good now as long as there's still heavy and plenty of food on. It's looking like after this cold snap, it's game on for spring. So the weather looks pretty warm successively after that. That means it's time for 1-to-1 sugar water, pollen supplement, and then get them building and growing the brood chamber, with a caveat that if they grow too fast and grow too much, in March, what happens between now and April when queens are available? They're going to swarm, right? We're going to lose bees, and if you're a beekeeper like me, you don't want your hives making their own queens. You don't want your bees swarming and losing a lot of bees. So that's something we'll be talking about as things heat up and we get ready for April. Queens become available here in April. And so once queens are available, boom, we can split all our nice big hives, get everything kind of resituated for springtime. We're still hearing a lot of really scary reports out of California about hive losses among the large-scale commercial beekeepers. I've been talking to a lot of smaller-scale beekeepers like myself who non-migratory, keep bees in one spot, and they're not seeing those kind of losses. I have losses, but it's usually my fault. So beekeeper neglect, missing something, and we just lose bees. That's part of it, but we're not seeing 50%, 70% losses, thankfully. So apparently it's an issue among commercial beekeepers. That said, we're all connected, right? The commercial industry is us. As even if you're a backyard beekeeper or have just a few hives, or you're a small-scale non-migratory operation, you're still going to be affected by what's happening in California, the supply chain, queen availability, price of bees, and then it comes down to even like food insecurity, right? So it's definitely something to watch. Sent thoughts and prayers for our friends, the commercial guys out in California. I'm watching a lot of folks with boots on the ground. Blake Shook with the bee supply has been outspoken and had some really good reports about what's happening in California among all the commercial beekeepers. So it's definitely something to watch, but thankfully right here at home, we just got to stick to what we know, which is, you know, feeding our bees, knocking down mite levels, and getting good queens in our hives, right, and managing our colonies. So that's really all that we can focus on, or all that I can focus on, and that's really what I'm going to do going forward. So if you have questions about bees, if you need equipment, we are coming into a great season to get geared up. We have awesome stuff here at Charlie Bee Company. We'd love to help you out with all things bees. Come to our workshops on Saturday. If you're not on our mailing list, get to charliebee.com, drop your email in there, and then you'll get a regular update. We love talking to beekeepers, so come on in, visit us.